I just found that. You know what? You know what, bro? Let's just watch.
Playing Hogwarts Legacy, you're the problem, dog. It's
Literally
you.
just about to get
We're
back
packing
on.
you up.
Why are you
This video?
What? Are we?
This video getting canceled, dog. I'm coming in your Twitch streams and I'm canceling you, dog. Individually, I'm canceling you.
Yeah. You're not allowed to enjoy good things anymore.
At all, bro.
It's what we've learned because Hogwarts Legacy just dropped yesterday, and while like 99% of people are actually happy with the game, I feel like nowadays single player games are just being loved by everybody.
Facts.
It's like a new renaissance, man. It's been nice. But game drop, everybody's been streaming it, but there's been a specific group of people that are highly upset at its success. Actually, I don't even want to say it's trans people, because there's some trans people I've seen on Twitter not upset that are playing and streaming the game.
Yeah.
It's not.
So for those who don't
That's what I'm
know,
saying.
J.K. Rowling, who was the author for Harry Potter, Hogwarts Legacy is obviously based on Harry Potter. It's a game based on Harry Potter. She's been online over the past few months, dating back, I believe, back in October, with some very questionable tweets towards the trans community. Now, essentially, what we would like to call her is a TERF. TERFs are basically people who believe that there's only two identities, and well, really they just exclude trans because they feel like you can't identify with male or female, especially the women part of it, because the F in TERF stands for feminist, radical feminist to be exact. Trans exclusive or trans exclusive radical feminist. That's what it stands for. So people identify her as J.K. Rowling as a TERF. Essentially, she's believing that you can't. There's no way that y'all can sit here and tell me my experience as a woman and you should be able to share it as a man. Absolutely no way. And so from there, people got upset. They even asked her, "How do you sleep at night?" You know what she said? Them royalty checks be hitting hard.
She said that?
Yes, she did. So people got upset at her. They kind of pushed this idea that they should be boycotting it, and then from there.
Here's what I have to say about it, though. No matter what J.K. Rowling says, it has nothing to do with the game, bro. I don't care what personal bias she has. This is childhood of so many people, and y'all are getting mad at people for playing the game. I don't care. It's not supporting J.K. Rowling, and if it is, so what, bro? So what? At some point, bro. Never mind.
If you are going to play the game, you must not like trans women either.
But that makes no sense.
Now, the biggest problem is, and it's actually gotten so extreme that some people are getting bullied for playing it, like straight up on Twitch.
Yeah.
If you're playing it, you're getting bullied tonight, dog.
Only reason why I'm not playing this game, and I know a bunch of other people are not playing this game, is because we know that it's not worth it to get fucking bullied endlessly and called transphobic endlessly in when we have massive queer communities and audiences. That's it. Everybody knows. Everybody fucking knows how much leftist motherfuckers love to chirp on the internet. They got no power. All they do is chirp, chirp, chirp. And that's precisely why so many fucking people that would otherwise like play it, maybe even raise money for charities or whatever, they're not doing it. I knew that this was going to happen. That's why I wanted to set it up ahead of time.
If you playing it, if I catch you playing it, I'm in your stream subbing up. Even when you put it in sub-only mode, I'm still able to fucking bully you, nigga.
That's actually been the most fascinating part. Most of the people I know that's playing it are having a great time and nobody really cares. But it's also important to note that, like, just because J.K. Rowling thinks away doesn't mean the entire dev team, the entire publishing team,
That's
anybody
exactly
associated
what
with the production of the game feels away. Because by that logic, you could just characterize any entity by the actions of one person.
Now, hold on, that's fair, yes.
Like, Activision had the whole SA situation.
Some people, there's actually people who decide not to buy Activision.
And if that's what you want to do, I swear, like, you're 100% allowed to do it.
You're allowed to do it.
100%.
The
I do
same
that
way
too.
Yeah, I'm
like remember when
BLM.
Yeah, you remember when
Publix
Publix said that you can't wear masks that say BLM on it? Now shop at
What
Publix
the
on
fuck?
it. Point is, like, you could boycott literally whatever you want. You could boycott whatever you want, and you're justified in doing that. If you want to rally people to boycott what you want, it's a free society. You can rally whatever you want to do whatever you want. But what you shouldn't be doing is trying to bully people into. It's more of like a control thing once you start going in people's Twitch streams saying, "Why are you playing this game? Does that make you a transphobe? Are you a transphobe because you're playing this game?" Just because you're playing a Harry Potter game does not mean you believe every single ideology of the person that created the IP.
So that's my point. I want to be very clear because I see y'all comments in the comment section below, and y'all just skip over very pivotal information that we'll be saying in the video. If you want to boycott it, it's fine, bro. Like, no one's gonna stop you from boycotting it.
okay. Well, this guy's kind of tripping, bro. I mean, I don't know what he's saying, but I'm not gonna dislike it. But like, come on, bro.
That's okay, but it also needs to be understood. Just because people are participating and buying it doesn't mean that they agree on every single last thing that someone who is associated with the IP may have said.
It has nothing to do with
Because
J.K.
if that's the case,
Rowling.
bro,
Why I'm
theoretically
getting
speaking,
it,
you
why
couldn't
I'm playing the
purchase
game,
it, right? Because
why I'm
you're not
playing
gonna
it and
be,
enjoying
there's no
it.
company, no
Nothing
entity
to do
where
with
every
J.K.
single last
Rowling, bro.
person on the exact same page with everything. You can't do that, bro. See, this is not a boredom theory. I don't think this is boredom theory. This is your
Control. It's like
no,
power
no. I
hungry.
think this is the proximity theory of yours. So like, how what do you choose to care about?
I don't
Because-
like why
like,
care
yeah.
about that? Like
Yeah.
when Nestle is stealing water from communities that need it, putting it in bottles and selling it for incredible markups, people niggas is dehydrating because they're stealing people's water. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. People will still eat whatever Nestle. The Nestle brand is so deep and it's so rich. They don't care. They will enrich themselves some more to make more money. But niggas have no problem eating the chocolate bar. It's just fascinating to me. Like who cares about what and why? And most of the time, niggas don't give a fuck about something unless it has something to do with them. Like for example, like if you're black, you're more likely to care about black issues, or if you have a lot of black friends. There's nothing wrong with that. Just understand the reason why you care about some of your issues is because it's more relevant to you. So in this specific context, if somebody is not offended enough to the point where they don't want to boycott the game, it doesn't make them a bad person. It just makes them a person that grew up loving and watching the Harry Potter IP, whether it was through the books or the movies. God forbid, what was that nigga's name? George Lucas. God forbid came out that nigga supported Nazis or something like that. It's like, oh man, now we can't enjoy Star Wars no
But
more.
see, I don't
But if that's the
understand
decision-
why. But I'm so confused. If George Lucas came out and supported something extremely radical, why do y'all think that everybody else would be on the same page with him just because they were participating in Star Wars paraphernalia? To me, that's crazy. I think that's a bit extreme.
They know it's
So-
extreme. I swear it's just a power thing.
Now, but
It's-
what they are saying though, some people are saying, going back to the royalty checks thing, because this is what's important. People are saying that you basically buying a game is giving her money for her to then further push her agenda and support. Now, to those people, again, I asked the question. Even if you want to go that far, I was doing a little bit of research on here. I didn't see anything where she claimed that her royalty checks goes towards any form of legislation that pushes away trans people's rights or anything like that. Not saying that they couldn't be. I actually saw her
She's
donating
rich.
her money in another way.
It's too
but
late.
I'm about to say it's kind of too late.
She's rich.
And again, I asked the question, do you all do this in every entity? So again, if you are, and I'm just specifically talking to the people who are out here bullying people, not the people who just want to boycott for the sake of boycotting, that's fine. But if you're bullying people to doing it, do you support Nike? We all know, historically speaking, how that brand has been built, in particular the shoes, and how it's being completely underfunded by people overseas in these basically concentration camps making these shoes. What about every single major corporation in America that don't give people living wages when they work for them? So they're basically promoting poverty. Do you then do that? I'm just saying, like, where does it end essentially? Like, where does it end? I mean, that's what it is, bro. Like, Walmart can afford to pay people more money. Like, let's keep it a bean. They can. They just don't do it. So I just continue to beg the question: where does it end? Where does it stop?
A nigga created a tool, bro, so that you could search up if a streamer had played Hogwarts Legacy, just so people could go over there and
Are you
bully that
serious?
streamer. Yeah, you didn't hear about this?
No.
There's literally a tool you could just search up his Twitch stream's name, and it'll say whether or not they played it, and people going over there and just trying to harass him.
Yeah, like, dude, do you know how many reports we got and how many people unsubscribed and like
You can look at
and
our
then,
channel
and then the
analytics.
nightmare we've been going through since we like became very vocal about our support for the LGBT community with Last of Us and shit, and now you're gonna come in here because we're trying to review Harry Potter, which J.K. Rowling, she didn't like fucking do anything with this. She just sold her license. It's like you can't win, man.
I guess it's less relevant for the bigger streamers because the focus is really just entertainment at the end of the day. So like XQC is, I have it in the background. He's 20 hours deep into his shit. I've been watching his shit throughout the night, man.
100,000 people in there.
Because so far it looks like a really good game. People are tuned in. But besides
But
the
if
point,
you're a small streamer, you're done, dog.
because if
You're done.
everyone in
done.
your chat, like, you're done.
You're done.
If your chat is moving slow and like 50% of it becomes people hating you for playing the game, you're not gonna want to play the game.
You're not gonna
anymore.
want to play it, bro.
Hitting someone for
And
playing
so
the game
I
is
saw
just
Hassan decide
insane
not
to
play it
me.
neither because he tried playing a little bit.
I don't
on his
get why
phone
you would ever
and
do
stuff
that
like
to
and
someone.
people was on his ass over it saying he's
I
a
was
transphobe.
about to say that.
And it's like, if you know Hassan's takes, because he's literally a political streamer, like he talks about controversial issues, so you know how he feels about trans people, and he's always in support of trans rights, then how could you turn around and call him a transphobe because he decided to play a video game? You know how brain dead that is? That means that you don't even receive information. You just try and point the finger and bestow your power upon people. Do you know there's a trans character in the game?
Oh, there is? Oh, wow.
It's like they preed it. They knew it was
Yo,
coming.
what the fuck? Then what? What's the complaint, bro?
Also, wait. So is it trans? Is it just someone who's trans? They're not like.
Yep.
So what are y'all upset about?
It's just J.K. Rowling. But like, if you looked at the game for what
That's
it is,
why her voice
outside
box
of-
was
at the end of the
crazy.
day, the person that creates the IP is the person that creates
Oh,
the IP.
okay.
But like,
That's
once
cool,
it
though.
graduates
That's
from
great
that point
diversity,
to
The
the
bro.
point where-
devs are the ones who are basically making the game at that point, bro.
and you don't know who those devs.
Uh,
But here's the think about how reckless that is. Like, for example,
Y'all drunk.
that like there's so many people that are a part of the process to create video games, and all of it is a big risk. Like, video game industry is a huge risk. If
Yeah,
you hit a
facts.
home run, you do GTA 5 numbers, and like, bro, billions and billions and billions. But a lot fail because the investment is huge, and it takes years before you even know whether or not your proof of concept can actually work.
Yeah.
Which is why people don't risk new IPs. This right now is a new IP. It's a huge risk for these guys. You mean to tell me you're willing to tank all of that? Any future Hogwarts game, and anytime a new IP like this fails, one that's really hype, it makes other publishers way less willing to give new shit a chance, which is why you see number 2s, 3s, 4, 5, 6s of games, because it's way safer to just run it back and add some improvements, NBA 2K23, than it is to create a new IP. The whole video game industry takes a hit when a very hyped new IP flops tremendously, because everybody just begins to get a little bit more cautious. That being said,
But they don't care though.
they don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
but that's the thing though.
There's
They
people
really-
who say they're gonna burn their already bought Harry Potter books.
And I swear, if you want to do that, that's fine. Because if you believe in some shit and there's something in opposition to that, so you don't want to support that thing you don't believe in, it's free speech. You can do whatever you want. You're not
ugly,
being
dog.
forced to play the game. You're
My
not being
fault.
forced to support the franchise. But you also can't force other people not to as well.
If anything, it's gonna push people even further away
Yeah, it makes
from trying to support you. If you sit there and go into someone's chat or go online and just bully somebody, that's definitely not going to gain any support at all. J.K. Rowling is one person. This is not even a situation where we have to like separate the art from the artist, because J.K. Rowling's not even doing the art. She didn't even create the game.
Exactly.
It's
She
a
has nothing to do with the
completely
game,
different dev.
bruh.
It's a dev team that created
She is
a
so
different
far
entity.
removed from this video game.
She's literally just gonna wake up, receive a check, and move on, bro. She does not have anything to do with it outside the fact that it's Hogwarts. It has something to do with Harry Potter. That's it. That's literally it. But boycott what you want to boycott, man. Nobody not gonna be
If
upset.
you want
at
to boycott
Just
the
don't be
game,
sitting here
please,
bullying
by all
people
means,
to try to
boycott
be
the
on
game.
same
But
page
don't
with you.
attack
It's a bit
people who are
excessive,
literally
especially
loving the
when you
game
go
for
on
what it
other
is,
people's
bro.
streams and
Because
sitting there
goddamn,
telling
I've been waiting
them,
so
you
long for that
stupid.
shit.
Like, come
So long, bro. I've been waiting so long for Hogwarts Legacy. For just a Harry Potter game in general, bro. Either way, though, I support absolute every piece of trans rights, because y'all deserve it. And I mean, the fight that y'all do, the fight that y'all have to go through every day, just be seen as like normal people is already hard enough as it is. But I don't know if I agree with this one, bro, because the game just doesn't have anything to do with JK. That's it.